a whole different appreciation during the day. I was working on this wall. I did 14 hours yesterday. And I wanted to get to this point because it was too much work for someone like me to do a third of the apartment, including the closets. All the cleaning, the taping, the prepping, cleaning in between. Every time you touch something, something falls down. But look at that satin linen. It came out great. I want to show you something. Towards the end of the week, I'm going to work on this apartment section by section now. I'm going to do this section right here. And what I do, if you look at this door had holes in it. The bottom was all scuffed up. I spackled it, I sanded it. I did prime it. I gave it a coat of primer and just one coat of the satin linen, and it seeped through. So when I do this section here this week, I'm going to give that door another coat, just quickie, you know. And then that wall too, I can see spots. These walls are very, very bumpy and textured. These walls need 2 coats. Like this wall, I gave it 2 coats, and you can see the difference. I was getting tired. I mean, I worked till 1:30 in the morning. I had to get to this point that something had to be finished. So that's something, you know, things you learn along the way. But look at that door. These doors are rock solid. I mean, they're original doors. They're not hollow. So they're worth the love. They're in great condition. What a different appreciation you have when you see it with natural light. Look at that. It looks great. Look at the trim. The door frames were a bitch. You see up there, it's just, oh my goodness, it came out great. And you remember that corner? I'll put the link in the description below to other videos. I gutted that corner out and chunks of plaster came out. I used that DAP and then I primed it and then I gave it, you know, the semi-gloss. And look how nice it came out. These door frames were a real bitch. It was very time consuming. And you got this side, then you have this bend here, then you have this, then you have this, then you have this, then you have this, then you have the other side. You know, you have the other side. That's a lot of work. That's labor. And I did it. These, for years, years ago I stripped these and I left them stripped for years. Well, that's why they don't look all gunked up. I just gave it a thin coat of primer and a thin coat of the satin linen. And look how nice that looks. They're not gunked up at all. I remember I stripped those years ago and then I never did anything. It looked like I think I missed a little piece right there. Ooh, I have to touch that up right there. I can see it, the whiteness. So those are things you learn along the way. This is the first closet that I told you I had to take everything out and suck it up. That was hard to swallow. And get in there, it took me like an hour to give that a semi-gloss with the shelves in. It was hard. But I did it. And again, door frames. Look at that. Look at all those points. You know, really. You got this groove, the other. Oh, time consuming. And here's something just for fun. See this corner? Guys, this place is really old. I cleaned everything. Look how nice that looks. Came out really good. Now, saw the place, I have to scrub the floors and stuff. This is an old doorknobby thing that has a peephole, and these plates, I took it off. I've never taken this apart. And these fell out. I have to screw them back in. I'll find little screws. You have to screw that back in, one here and one here. I know how it works. And it broke. Like it hasn't worked in years, but now I know why. Because they probably were shifted in the box. But when someone presses the button, it goes ding dong, ding dong. So I'm going to clean this up. And I might paint that satin linen. It's been a lot of years. I don't have to keep it silver, but I want to clean it first the best I can. Prime it, and then give it a little coat. So that's the finished product during the day. You see how important taping is? Look at that. Came out great. What a beautiful. Ooh, look at that sheen. Good ending. I love it. Oh, and, oh, that's not that. This is, oh, I thought I had it up here. I bought the cheapest paint they had. I think this was 18 and change a gallon. And I bought the satin pure white, and I picked the linen color. and it came out great. This is what it produced. So if you clean, prep, tape, you could take cheap paint and make it look really good. I mean, that's cheap. I think it is affordable. I should use the word. It's affordable. Guys, you could do a lot, but this was very hard. A third of the apartment and all that work. It took me an hour to get the tape off and the bottom of the tape. I taped everything, but it was worth it. Look at the results that it produced. See you soon. Visit the links below. Okay, bye guys.